We have a shout out to Raw Man from your brother that says, keep hitting and be great. Best MVP out there. We have another one from Anonymous that says, Ace Smash is my favorite. Keep shining, you're doing great. Also, thank you for not killing us on the drive here. Love you, Mom. We've got another for the Flaming Diva that says, beefcake from Mom and Dad and Jane. We've got another from Stephanie, from Becky Loudowler that says, thanks for being an amazing scoutmaster and coach. Another from Katie to Jaws that says, good luck. And to Raw Man from Dad and Mom says, nice hits. Put more Bulldog on it. Go Raw Man.
And we are back for Jam of Game 2. Brat-tastic is your lead jammer up against, I believe they pulled the caps, so I'm not sure. Oh, nope, sorry, there's a penalty on there, not on the scoreboard. So the point is there's a power jam for Brat-tastic. Callahan, okay. Callahan in the box for Philadelphia. Brat-tastic fighting up against a harsh Philadelphia tripod, but through for 4 more points.
A quick spin on the inside.
Raw Man trying to hold back a Philadelphia player, trying to break up that defense. The jam is called by Brat-tastic, icing Callahan in the box, meaning this will be a power start for Southside Revolution Junior Roller Derby. On the line to take advantage of this power start is the Flaming Diva. You might have seen Diva playing for Roller Derby Team USA this summer, captain of SSR and graduating senior. We're gonna miss you, Diva. You hit hard.
Big hit out on the inside from, I can't tell what number. Philly Wall locking Diva down.
Both teams now at full strength. Tiger Lily with a hard hit out on Callahan, doing some fancy footwork against Omar Geddon. Sturdy Philadelphia tripod at the top, holding back Flaming Diva. Oh, but there's a penalty called, and that releases Diva, now through on their initial.
404, Jack in the Box is called out on a penalty.
Callahan also threw on the initial with some fancy toe stop work on the outside.
And a quick call off from the Flaming Diva. A little bit of camaraderie on the track, never hurt anybody.
We love to see it. Roller Derby is nothing without sportsmanship. 1 point for Southside Revolution, 0 for Philadelphia. At the start of Jam 2 for Period 2. Slight pack advantage for SSR. We got 4-3. Both jammers on the track. That's Bacon Little Hearts against, I believe that's Tenacious K.
That Philly jammer rotation is really strong. Acid Rain called on a penalty. Both of these walls are just so incredibly solid.
Barely moving away from turn 4. Oh, and just like that, Bacon Little Hearts running around Steampunk is through for lead. I believe that's for lead. Yeah, Bacon Little Hearts is your lead jammer. Tenacious K now through on initial. Ooh, hard juke trying to get to the inside, but caught up by Philadelphia blocking contingent. Raw Man with a hard hit. Tenacious K caught behind Blue Raja. Bacon Little Hearts gets 4 points and decides to call off the jam.
Raw Man is called out on a cut.
Southside Revolution is at the 100 mark.
To Philly's 68.
Oh, and 2 points are put up on the board for Philly. The theme of this game has really been long but not point-heavy jams. No one's really running it. No one's calling it. Everyone's just keeping low and keeping steady, holding each other.
A hit out from Demon Cat. And Tricky Kills tried to
good tracking and footwork by Callahan trying to get through at the top of the pack. Ace Smash Crasher fighting against, oh gosh, I can't see your numbers. Tiger Lily with a bit of offensive assist. However, Callahan is your lead jammer.
ASS Crasher pushing hard against that strong Philly wall. Oop, a big tumble in turn one.
Southside is trying to push back their offense to catch Callahan as they come around for points. Hard hit from number 7-2, I believe that's Chicky Kills, trying to get Callahan out of the pack.
7-2 has some incredible offense. I mean,
Demon Cat's trying to catch him, but Callahan is out through 4 points. And you're right, that's some beautiful defense from Chicky Kills.
And a star pass to Raw Man, number 50.
Making his jamming debut.
We've got some people cheering. With some fancy footwork.
Ooh, hard hit to the top of the back against Bad Blood and Company.
4
and Raw Man is
for
through
Raw
on the
Man.
initial. Looking to put up some points before Philadelphia calls the jam. Ooh, there is a penalty on someone. Let's see. A Smash Crasher sent to the box. There's a long drawback on Raw Man by number 5-5. That is...
And a big hit from Smash.
Oh, Rainbow Crash. Both packs kind of trying to swarm the Drammers, doing quick recycling
denied.
and reforming. Sometimes you got to close that door on those points.
And sometimes you do.
Hard 5 points. Oh, that's an 11-point jam for Philadelphia. That might be the highest point jam of the game. For them, anyway. I know there was a 12-point jam for Southside earlier. We're starting to see a little bit of a shift. This is pretty high point jam for this game. Brat-tastic on the line for Southside Revolution. And I'm sorry, I can't see who's on the line for Philly. There are too many skaters in the way. All will be revealed.
I think that is Tenacious K.
Ooh, love to see it. Fighting against Frostbite and Company. Princess Slay at the back of the pack trying to keep Tenacious K. Oh, last line defense, Frostbite with a hard hit out and recycle. Oh. However, Tenacious K makes it around with some fancy footwork and is your lead jammer. Hard hit by Brat-tastic. However, Steampunk went out of bounds, making a no pass, no penalty.
Hit out
now
by
through on
Frostbite
initial.
on the inside.
Both teams now at full strength. Ooh, good whip and offense by Steampunk, getting Tenacious K through. A little bit of an offensive assist by A Smash Crasher, trying to get Brat-tastic 2 at turn 1. 4 more points on the board for Tenacious K, choosing to run this jam. Oh, and a little bit of jammer on jammer action for Brat-tastic. However, Tenacious K just moves on to
No
turn
pass,
1.
no penalty.
Ooh, hard hit by A Smash Crasher with a little bit of a drawback. Offensive assist provided for Brat-tastic.
Tenacious K slides through on the outside.
And Tenacious K with a bit of a spin move is through for 4 more points.
And a cut penalty.
And a cut penalty. Oh, meaning this is a power jam for Brat-tastic.
We got Philly chanting defense over on the bench.
Philadelphia's teammates encouraging the moves.
And a dropped star.
Ooh. Hard footwork. Oh, and with the cap hold, Brat-tastic is through
Very
for
sly.
4 points. Southside look. Oh, there's a little bit of a spread out pack here, maybe trying to put. Oh, offensive assist by Frostbite. That was a battle of the 6-6s, sending Brat-tastic to the floor, but he's up. There will be a slight pack advantage for Southside Revolution. 4-3, Philadelphia sheds a blocker to the penalty box. And now we move on to Jam 5.
The scores are Southside with 112 to Philly's 91.
That was a fantastic 12-point jam for Philadelphia, and there is an official timeout, I do believe.
No more shout-outs for the time being. Please feel free to buy one at the bake sale or
Yeah,
online.
guys, what happened? What happened to all the shout-outs? We were drowning in little pieces of paper just 10 minutes ago. Are you running out of pocket money?
Well, in case you're not, we have so many beautiful vendors who are just waiting to take your money. We have merch from several teams, as well as local crafts and a skate shop. We got everything you could possibly need in one place. And please feel free to check out the Chuck Wagon outside if you want a beautiful burger. I have evidence from, a lot of people running. Lots of running.
I would highly recommend getting some merch from our visiting teams. It's not often that we get to have teams from so far right in our backyard. And do you really want to go all the way to Philadelphia to buy a shirt when you could get one right here, right now?
Oh my goodness,
We
somebody
got more
listen.
shout outs. Someone's listening to us.
From Christy, this is for Tiger Lily. It says, "You are so amazing and strong and inspiring." And I agree. It seems like there's a little bit of confusion. I see my friends here. Hi.
Okay, end of official timeout. Flaming Diva on the line for Southside Revolution. Gear, can you see who's on the line for Philadelphia?
And that is number 1, Callahan.
Oh, nice to see Callahan again. Roll back, both tripods trying to catch the jammers, doing a bit of a zigzag move. However, Flaming Diva is stuck in a low tripod.
Wall. Solid Philly wall.
In times like this, I remember why I'm not a jammer.
Me too.
Oh, Diva with a hard hit out by not Bad Blood, someone.
That was number 69, Steampunk.
Ooh. Steampunk's been a very visible number in this game, providing a lot of offense and big hits, last line of defense. Wow, we are about 30 seconds in. No team is yet to make their initial. And just as I say that, lead jammer is awarded to the Flaming Diva. Callahan still working at the top of turn 2 against Omar Geddon and company.
We got a little bit of a handhold from Demon Cat and Omar.
Oh, and we have a quick and subtle star pass to Steampunk. Now your jammer for Philadelphia as Diva's working at turn 1 to put some points on the board.
Pushing. These walls are strong and solid.
Southside looking to provide some offense for their jammer.
And a little whip
there's a whip.
Off of Demon Cat.
Oh, and an apex jump, but both. Oh, okay, and a recycle. Diva chooses to call the jam.
A hit out from 6-6 Smash. That's another Team USA skater.
Ooh, love to see it. Shout out to Team USA. Thank you for repping us and, slaughtering everyone. Very exciting games to watch.
Mm-hmm.
This will be a power start for Southside Revolution Roller Derby.
Yes, it will. We have Omar Geddon with the star. This is our first time seeing Omar with the star this weekend. That's not from a star pass.
Hard hit by number
Chicky
7,
Kills.
2 Chicky Kills. How about Omar is your lead
initial.
jammer?
Getting a hit on Omar is a feat in of itself. He is fast. A quick spin move from number 69, Steampunk, as the Southside wall continues to try to hit them out. A little hop move from Omar as he goes on the outside and calls it off.
Whistles blaring, clouds. Oh my gosh, I'm getting tongue-tied. The crowd's blaring, the whistle's blaring. Sometimes you just need to sit back and enjoy it because you can't hear my mic anyway.
The scores are Southside with 119 to Phillies 93. This is still anybody's game.
There were a couple pickups there. I think there were about 3 jams in a row that were scoring about 8 to 12 points on average. And now we're back to the 2 to 4 range, meaning that there is some very strong defense out there on the track. These jammers are not getting through for repeat points.
Toe stop prowess on that outside line. The Sayonara is pushing that Southside wall all the way up.
Oh, fantastic apex jump makes Bacon Little Hearts your
little
lead
jump.
jammer.
Demon Cat pushes Sayonara out and back.
Another apex jump puts 4 points on the board for Bacon Little Hearts. Because why fight against blockers when you can fly over them?
Yeah. Especially when you can get as much airtime as Bacon does.
4 more points with a spin move. Bacon really showing off his footwork here.
Sayonara meeting Bixby and Blue Raja in the back of the pack. Sorry for dropping the full legal on you there.
You doxed him. Bacon Little Hearts through for 4 more points. This is going to be a 12-point jam thus far.
At least.
There's about a minute left in this jam. Let's see how long they choose to run it. Sayonara fighting against, I believe that's Tiger Lily at the back of the pack. Oh, with an offensive assist by Chicky Kills. Bacon through for 4 more points. This is so far a 16-point jam in favor of Southside.
Chicky
And now
blocks,
make that a
but
20-point
Bacon
jam
gets
in favor of
one more
Southside
pass.
Revolution.
That Southside wall is keeping Sayonara, my bad.
Long drawback by Blue Raja, but manages to miss the jammer. Hey, it happens, buddy. Ooh, strong. The defense is really holding down. I'm barely seeing any movement over there.
Blue
But just
Raja
enough
playing a
not to
bit
get
of
a stop block.
offense as Bacon falls through his own wall.
Fantastic job by both teams. Those were some strong defenses. This, folks, is why you do those awful endurance drills where you skate around for hours and hours and hours until you're bleeding and sad.
The blisters. I remember the blisters.
Aw. Who doesn't? Ace Smash Crasher on the line for Southside Revolution against, I believe that's Callahan.
No, that's Tenacious K, my friend.
Gosh darn it. Tenacious K. No, sorry. Nope, that is Tenacious K. Tenacious K is your lead jammer.
With a quick inside maneuver.
And with that inside mover again, through for 4 more points. There is quite a fast pack up at the jam line. Lots of inside, outside, diagonal movement and edge work. It appears that Rawman and Company is doing a good job catching Tenacious K, not allowing them to redo that inside maneuver.
reformation.
There's a successful star pass to Princess Leia.
A star pass. A little whip off of Steampunk.
Rawman doing a good job trying to last line of defense without getting that out of play penalty. Princess Leia working at the top of the pack, looking for an offensive assist. Tenacious K coming up against Quesadilla.
Rawman hits Tenacious K out, but goes out himself. Leia getting a little bit of help on the inside. Pushing hard. Both of these jammers are pushing very hard.
However, Strawberry Shortquake is doing a great job reforming that tripod, not allowing the offense to get through. Harsh slam on Princess Leia with another recycle. As another long recycle by Rawman against Tenacious K. Princess Leia is through for 4 points. Philadelphia looking to provide some offense for their jammer with another long recycle by Rawman.
Running all the way back. And splitting off when he needs to push it back again. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That Philly wall is looking strong as ever.
Wow, we heard that loud and clear. There is a penalty. And that jam, I believe, comes to its natural conclusion. 4 points for Southside, 12 points for Philadelphia.
That Philly wall was strong.
6 points. No,
And
that was
Bad Blood
a
is out again.
fantastic wall. Southside Revolution current score is 149 to 108 for Philadelphia. We have just under 15 minutes left in this half. And you might be thinking, oh, I don't want the roller derby to end. It doesn't. We have like 3 more games today. You can see me again about 6 p.m., our final game. I'll be announcing for Southside Revolution versus Tomorrowland. And I believe after this, we will see the Pixies play someone. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, with a little skip, hop, and a jump. He's not through for your lead jammer. Is he?
He is
No.
not.
Nope, that's Callahan. Lead jammer assigned to Callahan. Brat-tastic gets a cut track penalty. This will be a power jam for Callahan of Philadelphia.
It's a beautiful O from Philly to get Callahan through. But a hit out from Demon Cat denies it. Philly waiting in the back to see what an opportunity could be. Omar getting on those lines. Chicky kills, trying to make a hole. Demon Cat fills it.
Demon Cap really staying in front of that pack, trying to make sure the jammer is being driven to those lines.
Philly and those jersey whips. They must have some pretty phenomenal quality jerseys in order to do whips the way they do.
Oh, good job staying in bounds by Brat-tastic. Puts him through on the initial. I do wonder what practicing those jersey whips look like. What's a whip drill? Other than a Devo song. Brat-tastic threw for 4 points with an absolute domino effect on the Philadelphia skaters.
Getting some large hits in from both teams.
Both teams at about tier and 4. Omar trying to provide some offense, but that is a chocolate turtle of a pack. Dip them in caramel to stick them together. They were not moving, except Brat-tastic is through for 4 points.
Britt, can you explain to me what you mean by chocolate turtle?
So perhaps you've heard of a cluster frick. I'm not allowed to say that. So a pack that is stuck together like the nuts of a turtle is, that's what I think that pack is like.
Gotcha. A very PJ way to put it.
There's also a jam slamwich, which is when two jammers hit another blocker and they like form a little sandwich. I love when that happens. There's also an ice cream slamwich if it's cold outside.
Yeah.
Okay, offensive assist start for the Flaming Diva. Gets her through on the initial lead jammer. I can't see who.
Flaming Diva on the inside.
4 points on the board for Southside Revolution as they lose a blocker to the penalty box. Hard hit out by Rawman. However, I believe that was out of bounds. Tenacious K is now through on their initial.
Flaming Diva sneaks in on the inside.
Diva working at the top of turn 3 and is through for 4 more points.
A big hit from Steampunk to get Tenacious K through.
Coming against that Philadelphia tripod at the top of turn 3. Hard hits, but those are some low skaters. And a low skater is a very stable skater. Oh, hard slam by Rawman. He seems okay, but it was a slam nonetheless, and that sends a penalty on Steampunk. Diva is through for 4 more points. Tenacious K still working at the back of that Southside Revolution tripod.
Quick offense from Princess Leia on the inside for Diva.
The mic feedback is just to make sure you're still paying attention. Flaming Diva at the top of the pack working against some fantastic one-on-one offense by Smashafia. 4 more points put on the board for Diva. This is, oh no. Well, they missed a point somewhere. The point is this is a 15-point jam that's there for Southside Revolution.
Number 69, Steampunk, hits
And
out
the
Diva at the
jam
very
is
end of the jam.
called. Oh, there is a team timeout for Philadelphia. A team timeout. Do we have any more shout-outs?
I don't know. Do you want to read this one?
Sure. We have one more shout-out so far for Strawberry Bomb from Nora. Udabomb.com. Get them Phillies Seattle to goat. Oh my gosh. Soon dogs? I'm sorry, guys. I can read well, but marker handwriting.
We're having some conversations on the track, and we're getting some dancing in. Did you just
If there's a team out and you're not dancing, what are you doing? You got to keep your blood warm. What are you going to be cold on the track?
If you're cold on the track, you're not skating right. But I will say it does get very cold in the Rat's Nest. It can get very chilly very quick.
I want to give a shout out to y'all, the audience, for being so active and engaged. We love
Yes.
hearing you cheer for our teams.
Absolutely, yes. I want to remind everybody that we need to be sitting down. We have to make sure that people behind us can see. We have to be considerate audience members.
Also, if you fall off the bleachers, they're going to be mad at us, and insurance is going to like blow up or whatever,
Yep.
and that would be bad.
So
Bacon little hearts
please,
on the
please
line.
sit down on the bleachers.
Please sit down on the bleachers. Thank you. Bacon little hearts on the line for Southside Revolution against, I believe that's Callahan. That is Callahan, number 1. Ooh, Bacon with an attempted toe-stop work, but hit out on the inside line. Callahan trying to do a bit of a juke around Demon Cat. Oh, but is hit out instead. Hard hit by Omar Gedden on, I believe that's 404. Oh, who then chases Bacon Little Hearts out of bounds. About 30 seconds have elapsed in this jam, and we are yet to have a lead. Strawberry Bomb doing a job holding back Callahan. Oh, and as I say that, they get a penalty. The announcer curse is real, guys. Tiger Lily doing a good job holding back Callahan with Demon Cat at the top of turn 1. Long drawback. Bacon Little Hearts up against a slog of a wall.
Callahan is out with lead.
Southside hoping to do some quick offense before Callahan comes around looking for points.
And hit out by Omar on the outside. Strong, strong, strong. Quick O from 404 Jack in the Box.
Oh, and there's a
And
successful
quick
star pass to
pass.
Omar Gedden. Omar Gedden now through on initial, looking to pick up some points in honor of Southside.
You'll
Let's
love to see it.
what Callahan will do with that.
And now we get to see Bacon block, which is always a sight to see.
Omar Gedden through for 4 points, cutting through that Philadelphia wall like butter with some fancy footwork.
Bacon holding Callahan in the back. The Demon Cat and Bacon Little Hearts wall.
Hard
Bad blood
hit by
running. Omar
Bad
Gedden
Blood.
all the way back. That wall is something to be seen. My goodness.
How can you be so sturdy and yet so agile?
I know. That's my question. And a hop over the skates and a call off for time. Beautiful work. We have about 7 minutes left in the period.
8 points put on the board for Southside, 4 for Philadelphia.
Bringing our scores to Southside 183 to Phillies 123.
60-point differential. That's a pretty solid spread, but again, there's still time.
Yeah, that's just a couple jams. Anything can happen.
That's what I love about roller derby. I love talking to people who don't know anything about roller derby, and I'll be like, the score was like, 430 to like 271. And they're like, what happened?
Some of those wooftada games.
Those whiffed games. Okay, did you see there was a Rose City Juniors game last year where they scored almost 800 points to 32?
I did. Wasn't that in regionals in
I
Texas?
believe that was in regionals in Texas, yes. We know ball, guys. Okay, I
do know
believe there is
ball.
an official review. Oh. You can't give a helmet cover to the officials.
I'm sure they'd like it, though.
Would they? I mean, it depends on how sweaty your hair is. I don't know. Those helmet covers can get a little nasty.
Yeah, very much.
Speaking of which, this is a fun little reminder for all the skaters out there. When did you last clean your gear?
Yes. We can smell you from over here.
Ace Smash Crasher on the line for Southside Revolution. I believe that is Tenacious K. Nope, that's Callahan. That's Callahan on the line for Philadelphia. Oh,
Ace Smash Crasher out on the inside with
Callahan
right
about
behind.
like 2 feet behind. Pretty close. Both teams shed a blocker to the penalty box coming around turn 1. Strong and low tripods trying to hold back both jammers. Ace Smash trying to do a bit of a zigzag juking motion, but caught behind Bad Blood. Oh.
A penalty called on number 50, Raw Man, but Quesadilla tries to keep Callahan.
Oh, and the jam is called. There will be a pack advantage for Philadelphia going into the next game, 4-2. You're going to want some sturdy skaters out there for that 2-wall.
You gave them their full legal. You called them Philadelphia instead of Philly.
Oh. Things are getting serious, guys.
Pulling up the full legal name.
It's not JRDA anymore. It's Junior Roller Derby Association.
That's Tenacious K and Brat-tastic out in line. 69, Steampunk trying to play some quick offense before the game even starts. And Tenacious K is out on the inside line. Valiant second effort from Omar Gedden.
Brat-tastic is now through on initial, going around Bad Blood and company.
2 attempted hits out on the inside, but Tenacious K is out on this first.
Oh, fantastic apex jump by Brat. Oh, never mind. Way to avoid the cut track, going all around, going back around, smashing company. Hard hit on the outside line, calls a penalty. Oh, there is a power jam for Callahan. Forearm called on Brat-tastic. However, both teams' blocking contingents are now at full strength. Steampunk looking to get around Acid Rain. Hard hit on Rawman.
Tenacious K is being held by Tiger Lily and Tiger Lily alone until the rest of the pack catches up.
Philadelphia doing a good job trying to keep Southside apart. However, they're back, they're reforming. And is that jam called for time? I do believe so.
And a timeout is called from Philly.
Just under 5 minutes left in this game. That was a 12-point jam in favor of Philadelphia. Southside put up 0 points. Fantastic job by those jammers. This will also be a power start for Philadelphia. This is also a team timeout, I believe also for Philadelphia. Using every clock stoppage you got. Use it or lose it.
The scores are Southside with 186 to Philly 139. There are 4 minutes-ish left in the game.
We'll remind you that as this game comes to a close, maybe you're going to stay for next game. Maybe you're staying for quite a few games. Go get yourself a snack. Go out to the wagon outside, get yourself a hot dog.
They've got some delicious sausages out at Chuck's Wagon.
Power start for Callahan, looking up that inside line, going against Frostbite and company. Lead jammer is awarded to Callahan with a little bit of a skip on the inside
offense
line.
From Philly. Southside trying to be quick, but Philly's quicker.
Oh, another apex jump gets Callahan through for 4 more points. Both teams at full strength. Brat looking to get through on that initial.
Blue Raja at the back, hitting out Callahan by himself. Brat-tastic pushing through. And a star pass to 3-2-1 Slaya.
Southside Revolution has been making good use of those star passes, keeping them quick, concise, and getting the pivot through. I think just about every star pass has ended in some points, which you cannot say for every game. So, fantastic work. I mean, that means you're really working on them drills, making sure your blockers can also jam, which is the sign of a truly skilled player.
The way Southside reforms is really incredible. Just really fast. Oh, valiant second effort, but just a little bit too far.
I do believe there's a little bit of jammer on jammer action there, too.
Ooh. Princess Leia out with 4. Oh, no, out on initial. My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, my bad. I misunderstood that. I did not know they were out on initial. Princess Leia now eligible to score. However, both jammers are being held up in turn 3 against some sturdy tripods. Wow, you never heard that before. Oh, a little bit of movement in the front, but Tenacious K is drawn back, as is someone else.
Number 69, Steampunk, called out on a penalty.
Wow, I'm seeing a lot of recycles. You go to the line, you die by the line, and then you skate all the way back.
You live by the line and you die by the line.
Yep.
Heavy
good job by
shoulder
Slaya
checks
doing
from
hard
Bad
hits.
Blood on Slaya.
Another high-scoring jam for Philadelphia. 12 points put on the board. However, 4 points are put on the board for Southside, continuing that about 50-point differential. Dollface Smasher taking an opportunity to wave to her fans. Oh, I believe I think that might be their last team timeout for Philly. Talking about how they're going to close out this game. How we doing, audience? We having fun? Can I hear from the people who traveled all the way to be here? Anyone from Canada, anyone from Philly, anyone Pixies who are coming out here? Thank you so much. I hope that you're having a good time here in shockingly sunny Seattle. That's not our reputation, but you know, sometimes it happens. Thank you for coming all the way out to allow us to host such an event.
We have Tenacious K and the Flaming Diva.
I hope.
Each team has one blocker in the box right now, so they are evenly stacked.
It's a diet pack. Flaming Diva is on the line for Southside Revolution against, I believe that's Callahan again, but it may be...
That's Tenacious K?
That's Tenacious K, gosh darn it. They're about the same height.
Not true.
Oh, Tenacious K, knocked to the floor by Omar Geddon, forced to recycle back to turn one. Diva working with hard zigzag motions, trying to find Worm on the outside, but hit out by Bad Blood and company.
Tenacious K did receive lead.
Oh, lead jammer is assigned to Tenacious K.
And Diva with some fancy footwork on the outside.
Diva now throwing their initial with the catapult. Pack choosing to speed up and spread out.
Tiger Lily. Demon Cat holding Tenacious K in the back while Diva gets hit out by that strong Philly wall. Diva pushing hard against that strong Philly wall. While Steampunk forces Southside to continue to reform over and over, circular style. Tiger Lily called on the penalty.
And that jam is called. We have about 50 seconds left in this game, folks. I think that means that we have one more jam.
And a timeout is called official review.
Oh,
It
is there an official review?
Oh,
no, that's a team timeout.
Team timeout for Philly.
Huh, I thought they did not have any more left.
Oh, wait,
well,
it was. Oh, Philly's official review, methinks.
any opportunity to stop the clock.
Yes, it might be an official review used as a timeout. We've got some great cheering going on in the audience at home. If you're watching on the live stream, we'd love to hear your voice.
I can't confirm, but I think they love you too, guys.
What's the next game? The next game is Philly versus Pixies. So please don't go away.
Back-to-back games, that's a little harsh.
Yes. Having Philly pull double time.
Sometimes that's the draw of the tournament. Sometimes people are like, well, I have like 2 games. I have one at noon and I have one at 6. And some people are like, I woke up at like 7 a.m. and I play 7 games back to back.
Big hit on Callahan from Rawman.
Bacon Little Hearts is recycled behind, oh gosh,
Chicky kills.
Smash and Company. Oh, fancy toe stop work trying to stay in bounds on the inside.
Core strength. Look
Down
at that
low
Philly wall.
tripod.
Insanity getting low. And Rawman hitting a spin move as Chicky Kills tries to get him out on the outside.
One-on-one blocking action for Rawman and Callahan. Blue Raja looking to hold the pack up. Or hold the pack up together. Power jam for Callahan. The period clock has expired, which means we're running on the jam clock with about 1 minute and 10 seconds left in this game.
We're at the very tail end. Gallon getting held up in the back by Blue Raja.
Southside Revolution trying to hold down that defense and protect their points while the jammer is boxed.
Another whip off of Bad Blood. And Blue Raja runs Callahan back one more time.
Wow, I saw no movement for a full second there. I thought time froze.
Raw man up in the front. That strong Slaya and Callahan is out for another 4.
Callahan looking to put more points on the board. Philadelphia with the offensive assist as they come around. Ooh, with a heavy apex jump, Bacon through on the initial, looking to put some points on the board before this jam elapses. Let's see if he can make anything in 5 seconds. Oh, I believe that's at least 1 more point.
2.
Okay, an exciting game, folks. The unofficial score is Southside Revolution 194 points to Philadelphia's 157. We'll just wait to see when the score becomes official. We will do MVPs for the game. We'll have the skaters come out. Okay, final score is Southside Revolution 194 points, Philly 157. What a fantastic high intensity, impactful, speed-driven game. I want to thank Philly again for coming all the way out here to play us. I wish them luck in their game against the Pixies. Stay tuned for that.
Okay, are you guys ready for MVPs? Okay, who wants to go first? Okay, we're gonna start with Southside.
Our MVJ is number 1.
Yeah. Good job.
Our MVP is 6'6".
6'6". Yeah.
Yeah.
Great job.
And our overall is steampunk.
Okay, for our MVJ, we have 942.
Thank you.
And then for our MVB, we have 50. You're like looking around. Oh, wait. Okay, and then for our MVP, we have 74.